Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. This is your host Ram, welcoming you to your Cricket Happening Show. And in this Cricket Happening Show, in brief, we are looking at the first day's play in the second tour match, which started between Pakistan and England. Pakistan and Sussex, and on the just before the first Test match, which starts on July 14th. And Azhar Ali scored a ton. But again, the Sussex attack did not have a lot of reach, so it was not at full strength. But nevertheless, Pakistan still did well to finish at 363 for 5, with the feature being the century by the guy. I mean, it was Azhar Ali who actually went on to actually make a century. Now that is something, and also yesterday there was a very good match which happened in the Caribbean Premier League. Now Jamaica Talibas, as you know, they are led by Chris Gale, and yesterday they definitely committed harakiri, one could say, because the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Well, it was a difficult pitch to bat on, but probably a little bit of application would have probably given them a score. But the Guyana Amazon Warriors bundled out the Jamaica Talibas for 100 runs, and then Chris Lynn and Anthony Bramble showing a lot of determination, taking them to victory, which I'll be talking about. But first, let's have a look at the match between Pakistan and Sussex, which was the first day's play of this three-day match, which started at the county ground in Hove. Well, if you look at the Sussex bowling, as I said, there was not much teeth in it. But one man who really impressed was, I think his name is Archer, is a left-arm seamer, and he bowled a splendid spell. Now, he was an under-19 cricketer for the West Indies, and now he's playing for Sussex, and he definitely did a good job. He slanted the ball across the batsmen, inducing them into some false strokes, and he was very impressive with 22 overs, 7 maidens, 49 runs and 4 wickets. Briggs, the spinner, took 1 for 70. And let's have a look at the Pakistani card here. Well, the opening was not good at all. Mohammad Hafiz once again continuing his continued failings. He failed against the previous team 2 against Somerset, and once again Mohammad Hafiz was dismissed by Archer as he angled the ball across Mohammad Hafiz, and Mohammad Hafiz was playing across. He was LBW bowler Archer for 17 with 3 boundaries. After that, Archer picked the wicket of Shan Masood by getting him caught by Brown for 4, and then after that we saw the spin of Briggs and Michael Beer, the left-arm spinner. That was going on, and Yunis Khan contributed 59 with 10 boundaries, so he was victim of the bowling of Briggs. And then we had a big partnership which happened between Azhar Ali and Misbah-ul Haq, which actually took the score on to 320. And Misbah-ul Haq contributing 68. In fact, one of the sweep shots one knows that Misbah-ul Haq is very strong on the sweep shot. And one of the sweep shots carried for a 6 over the roof. So you could just imagine the timing and the power with Misbah-ul Haq stroked that sweep. But again, Archer came in. So Archer, as I said, was very impressive. He also picked up the wicket of Misbah-ul Haq by getting him LBW for 68. And also he went on to pick up another big wicket, and that was of Azhar Ali for 145. So Azhar Ali getting his second consecutive ton in this tour of England, which will really do him a lot of good here. 145 with 24s and 1 6. And at stumps, Asad Shafiq not out 13 with 1 boundary. Sarfraz Ahmed was not out on 21 with 3 boundaries. And 363 for 5 at stumps was the score. But if you look at the Sussex batting card, or the Sussex team, doesn't have a lot of players whom you could. We do have some players. It's not that it's not there. They have Wells. Wells is a good player. They have Craig Kachopa. I reckon he's from New Zealand, but he's a good import too. Matthew Macha of Scotland is there. And the bowling, well, 4 for 49. Archer was to me, as far as the Sussex team was concerned, I will say Archer was the centerpiece of attraction, because he was playing his first game, and as I said, he used to be an under-19 cricketer for West Indies, and today playing for Sussex, he definitely showed a lot of class in his bowling. 22 overs, 7 maidens, 49 runs and 4 wickets. A left-arm seamer, very, very impressive. And now I'll be taking you down to the to the Caribbean Premier League. Now, Caribbean Premier League, yesterday, as I said, there was a wonderful match that happened. The ninth match of the Caribbean Premier League, which was played at the Providence Stadium in Guyana, and the home team, Guyana Amazon Warriors, bowlers bowled a very, very good line. And let's have a look at the bowling. First, let's have a look at the bowling from Sohail Tanvir, who has been very, very economical. 3 overs, no maiden, 2 for 11. He was the one who gave the big breakthrough by getting the wicket of Chris Gayle when Chris Gayle was LBW for naught. And then we saw Jacobs was done for 25. Parmal was the man of the match, bowling 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 20. Emrit at 2 for 17. Adam Zampa, 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 26. As far as the Jamaica Thalawahs were concerned, they really had it very, very tough. In fact, Gayle was out for naught. Walton played a very, very rash stroke under the circumstances. He was bowled by Parmal for 12 of 16 balls with 1-4. Kumar Sangakkara failed with the bat, being a victim of Parmal for 9 with 1-6. Not an easy wicket to bat on for sure, but the only players who really stuck it out there was the player by the name Powell. I'm just trying to see whether he was making his debut. No, I didn't see that. So basically, Powell was very impressive, and also Ian Bishop in the commentary box was telling that Powell, he liked the look of Powell, and he played a good knock, and he got good company from Shakib Al Hasan. They were 24 for 3 at one stage, and only thanks to this partnership, which yielded 51 runs between Shakib Al Hasan and Powell, that the Jamaica Thalawahs could at least have their head above water with being 100 all out. Powell's contribution, 38 of 42 deliveries, 1-4 and 1-6. Shakib Al Hasan contributing 25 of 23 deliveries with 1-6. Bonner was bowled by Zampa for naught. McCarthy duck, Imad Wazim 2, Stein 2, Mathrin not out 1. And bowling I've already spoken about. So 100 all out was, well, on this pitch one could say that this 100 all out was still a challenge. And we saw that it was a real challenge because the Guyana Amazon Warriors had to wait till the 19th over to actually get the victory. In fact, they completed it in 18 overs. Now, as far as the Guyana Amazon Warriors was concerned, there was some. Let's have a look at the bowling from the Jamaica Thalawahs. Now, Jamaica Thalawahs, in fact, Imad Wazim, I thought bowled the best, got the best bowling figures in Caribbean Premier League in 2016. 4 overs, no maidens, 6 runs, and he picked up 2 wickets. In fact, he was the one who dismissed both the openers. He sent Dwayne Smith on the way by clean bowling him for 4, and Guptill was a victim of the bowling him at Wazim for 5 with 1-4, and Guyana Amazon Warriors were 11 for 2 at that stage. Chris Lynn and Jason Mohammed are the crease, so they were slowly trying to resurrect the situation. But they had to consume a lot of overs. As I said, it was not an easy pitch to bat on, and we saw that the Jamaica Thalawahs bowlers were doing a pretty good job to contain the Guyana Amazon Warriors. But Chris Lynn, the form man, and also Jason Mohammed, who has been very consistent, both were playing well, and they had pushed down the score to 53, but they had consumed almost 10 overs. So 41 runs, they consumed 10 overs, and that was the time Shakib Al Hasan actually had Jason Mohammed LBW for 22. That was in the 14th over, and they were 53 for 3. So Chris Lynn was in the middle, and he was really, he knew. I mean, Chris Lynn was someone who was sort of a binding force there, and it was very essential that Chris Lynn stayed at the wicket. That's what precisely happened towards the end. Anthony Bramble joined him, and what one saw that from 53 for 3. In fact, Guyana Amazon Warriors went on to register a victory in the balance 5 overs with some good hitting scene, because 13.2 overs was when Mohammed was out. So if you look at really the thing that happened, one could say that in 26 balls they actually got to the victory mark. So that basically says that they got 47 runs in the balance 26 balls. So, and that was due to some big hitting from Chris Lynn. As you know, Chris Lynn is very, very strong on that pull shot, and when he hits, the ball stays hit. and that way he was combining his raw power with timing, and it was good to see. He sent one good length delivery he pulled it over the ropes, and pull shot was the one which was fetching him and also hit one beautiful shot, an absolute stunner down the ground, as Chris Lynn closed with an unbeaten 39 of 35, 1 4 and 3 sixes. Anthony Bramble showing that he's another talented bloke by hitting some 2 big shots for sixes and 1 boundary in an unbeaten knock of 27 of 18 deliveries, 1 4 and 2 sixes, and that was it. Even though there was a bit of a stutter at 53 for 3, but Anthony Bramble and Chris Lynn playing some aggressive cricket, getting the Guyana Amazon Warriors home, 100 for 3, winning the match by 7 wickets. The bowling, well, I would say Shakib Al Hasan had 1 for 21, 2 for 6. Himad Wasim was the best. Dale Steyn bowled, but Dale Steyn in one particular over, we saw that Bramble really gave some pasting to Dale Steyn, and that was really good to watch. One was a shot which was really hit with some tremendous force down the ground by Anthony Bramble, which was pretty good to see. And the 4 was 1 for 21 for Shakib Al Hasan. Well, I'm not going to really, and Veersamy Perumal was named man of the match. Well, dear fans and subscribers, hope you all enjoyed this cricket broadcast of mine. My next cricket broadcast will be tomorrow, that's on a Saturday. Till such time, I see you, dear fans and subscribers. It's your host Ram returning you back to the studios. Thank you.